Here is the review of Transformers Armada Supercon Optimus Prime with Minicon Overrun. Now, this is a more deluxe-sized version of the Supreme Class version, and to my opinion, this figure is way better than the Supreme figure, because while the Supreme version looks cool all around, it does have some issues. Like, for example, first off, the Prime toy itself does look great, but it does have some issues. Now the trailer, this is just my opinion. The trailer is where it makes it worse, because sometimes when you're transforming the trailer, that thing will catch on fire, because that thing is engineered poorly. But this is way better than that figure. Well, of course, as you can already tell, he no longer has his trailer. But you can still attach it to this figure on this peg here. And this Autobot symbol here was a sticker that I had to add myself. And for Overrun here, he's, as you can see, a jet, and he has some blue here to break up a lot of this gray. And he also has a black cockpit here. Also, on the bottom of the nose cone, he has a retractable landing gear. But the front wheel here doesn't roll, but the back ones do. And another thing that you can do is you can turn him into a gun. And to do that, you want to take the fin here, bring it down, and then bring down the wings. And there you have his gun. And you can attach this onto Prime in truck mode. And to do that, Optimus has this hole here that you can plug Overrun into. And to transform Overrun in robot mode. Take the wings here, bring them all the way up to here. Take his arms here, untap them and bring them up, and you could see that's the peg where these holes go into. And then you want to swing them out. So that they're like this. Then you want to separate his legs. And then take the nose cone of the jet and bring it down. And there you have Overrun in robot mode. And the only new parts added to him is the... First I will have to zoom in. The only new parts that are added here is the yellow visor here. But overall, there's not a whole lot to him. And for articulation, his arms can rotate. His legs can move in and out. And that's it. So now to transform Optimus. First, what you want to do is come to the back here and extend it. Then come to the bottom here, flip down his feet, separate his legs. And then you want to separate the grill here, but I will have to use a tool. So you want to separate the grill, bring it all the way down until it taps into place. Then take his arms here, untap them, and bring them out. And you could see that this hole here is where this tap goes into. Then take his shoulders here, bring them down, and then you want to bring them up on this screw joint here. Then bring his arms down. And for his elbows, bring them down. And then you want to take his forearm pieces here, slide them up, which will reveal his hands. And you're done. Now, on the Supreme figure, if you flip down on this grill piece, he would have a matrix in him. But this figure, if I open it up, he has no matrix. But he does have some nice molded in detail with some paint. And that's my only problem with him. Also, some of y'all may have noticed that I did some modifications to his legs. What I did was there were some of this molded detail here, which looks great, but the only problem with it is it gets in the way of his leg articulation. So what I did was I removed some of this detail so that way his legs can move forward. And I believe some of y'all in the comments are gonna say, why can't you just pop off the legs and swap them around? Well, I can't do that because I'm worried that the ball joints connected to the legs are gonna snap off. So I just removed some of this detail here so that way his legs can move forward. So for articulation, he has a ball joint at the head, rotate at the arms, move in and out, and his elbows have a ball joint here and a elbow joint here. Waist swivel, side skirts, and his back skirt can move. Ball joint at the legs, swivel at the knees, ratchet at the knees, and his feet can move up and down, and they also have a ankle pivot. And he can hold overrun when he's in gun mode, but first I will have to transform him real quick. Also, he does have a gimmick, and that is you take overrun here and plug him into this minicon port here, and this hole here. But before you do that, get his arms like this. So you just plug him in. And then you want to take overrun and slide him up and down. And as you do that, Optimus's arms will move. And it's supposed to be a punching gimmick, but I think it's really silly. And Optimus does have another minicon port, which is right here, but it doesn't do anything. So, final thoughts. My only problem with him is that I wish he would come with his matrix, like the Supreme figure. And the punching gimmick to me is really silly. And I also think this figure is way better than the Supreme class version. So I think that's about it. So there you have it. Transformers Armada Supercon Optimus Prime with Minicon Overrun. And if you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And but before I go, I just want to let y'all know that I have now reached 100 subscribers. And I want to thank you all for supporting me. And that really makes me happy. Thanks for watching.